Hey, Nick from Playbook here. Welcome to day 41 of our building a software, starting a software company in 100 days journey. So today I'm going to talk about four specific resources that I use for design inspiration. A few of them have been around for a long time, and one of them is a relatively new resource. And then at the end of the video, I will hop in and show you where we are at on some of the UI of the Playbook MVP. For those that don't know, Playbook is a tool for managing standard operating processes, procedures, checklists, workflows. And yeah, we're building it in 100 days. So we've made good progress, but now I need to start working on some of the other business related and other marketing tasks, such as a sales site. And so one of the primary resources I've been going to the last couple of years, and I've purchased some themes from this service, and that's just the Bootstrap, the themes that come from the team at Bootstrap. And I think they develop some of these internally, and then there's some external themes that have been built by outside developers. But I think they're just a very high quality. Bootstrap 4, that's what we're using for our initial SaaS and CSS framework. And so if you go to the top of the Bootstrap theme, you can search by category. So I'm looking at the landing in corporate now. So they have a number of what I feel are high quality landing pages. All these can be updated to fit the needs of whatever you are working on. And so for Playbook and for our sales site, we are going to choose one of these themes. I've spent a lot of time looking at different pieces of UI in here. A lot of them have admin sections as well as landing pages, different versions of the sales site. And so if we go and look at, let's jump in their front app, we'll go to a live preview of the theme. And as you can see, they have all of these different landing pages, one page landing pages. You can go and look at the UI of a SaaS product itself, and so that all comes with one theme purchase. And so I'm really, I think these themes are very, very high quality. I've been more than impressed with the work that the Bootstrap team does, and that is what we are going to be using for the building blocks of the Playbook marketing site. So then the next resource that I've used over the years is ThemeForest. I've purchased a number of pieces of code, themes, code snippets, graphics, presentations, a lot of different things from Envato, which publishes or is the company behind ThemeForest. And so if we want to, look at project management, different themes related to project management here, there's a task of a project management UI kit that I've actually purchased this and used it primarily for design inspiration for what we are building at Playbook. So a really great resource in my opinion. And then just thousands and thousands and thousands of different landing pages. And you can, buy, I always suggest if you're getting value, reciprocate that value with your business. And so I have purchased a lot of things from these, the publishers that use ThemeForest over the years, and I've been more than impressed with a lot of the content. Some of the actual code and some of the actual CSS within the themes leaves a lot to be desired. Oftentimes what you'll be buying is relatively old code and not necessarily up to the current standards on both JavaScript, and CSS or SAS or less. But regardless, I think there's a ton of different resources that you can get out of just browsing the different themes that are available on ThemeForest. The other one is just Dribble. It's a portfolio site for designers, specifically web and mobile app designers. I really enjoy browsing Dribble, specifically if I have a piece of UI in mind. Let's see what will show up here. We have goal. So we're building a piece of UI in Harvest Profit. It's a line chart, a line graph that has actual data versus a goal. And I was just looking at some different ways on how they style their charts. And given that I'm not a designer, I think it's valuable to lean on some of these resources here for design inspiration. And then I have hired one designer from Dribble, and it was a very good experience, really high quality work. Actually designed our most of the Harvest Profit mobile app that is in production and being used by our customers on a daily basis on the Harvest Profit side of the business. Then the last design resource that I've been using lately is the SaaS Pages site. So we can look at different calls to action, FAQs, pricing pages. They give some tips on what each one of these components should have from a best practices standpoint. And so really impressed with the SaaS Pages. Trying not to, just go ahead and copy what other people are doing, but giving a different spin if you're kind of stuck, or if you're not happy with, if we're not happy with, what one piece of the Bootstrap theme looks like for us, I'll go ahead and look at, all right, what are some examples of some different SaaS websites that we can borrow resources from. And so, really impressed with the SaaS Pages site. Appreciate the work they've done there, and hopefully we can iterate or reciprocate the work they've done with some business in the future. And the final thing I was going to show you, so in talking about that, we have getbootstrap.com, their themes, we have Theme Forest, we have Dribble, then we have saaspages.xyz. I'll link to all these below the video. These are resources that I've found to be valuable as I've worked on products over the years. And we just redid our landing page at Harvest Profit. And so this is all stuff I've used in the last month. So the final thing, I was going to give you an update on where the UI stands for Playbook. And here's a video from a developer. I don't think you can hear this, but just in case you can, I'm going to mute it. So the screen we're looking at here is the process builder, where you can have lists of tasks and followed by decision forks. So you can go this way or this way and follow different sets of tasks. The screen we're looking at here is the index for the processes, where you can activate them, turn them on. You can set them up as recurring. And then our dashboard screen here, where you can see the current status of each process. You can click the right side of the screen here to open up the process to actually complete the tasks, check off the tasks, just see the status of the process. And so that's really where we're at from a UI standpoint. There's a lot of little things here, like this progress bar is going to be different color. We got to wire up the middle of the last task completed. We have to wire up the permissions. And then going back to the major piece of UI here, this building the process itself. So these decision forks, these decision points within a process are somewhat limiting, and based on some customer feedback that I've received, probably not as valuable as they are in our business. And so we're going to be working on some more advanced conditional logic. I don't think I'm uncertain if that's going to make it into the final version of Playbook, but we need to add some more flexible pieces of conditional logic into the process itself. And so we'll be working on that. I'll be working on speccing that out next week and deciding if we want to try to make a first iteration of that in the Playbook MVP or not. But so far, so good. There's a lot of work left to be done. Frankly, it'll remain to be seen if we can get this thing done in 100 days, but we're going to try hard to get a usable product in the hands of customers, and specifically our business, we're going to be the first customer. So we're going to dog food this. So at the end of the day, that's really the goal we're shooting for. Is we got 59 more days to get this thing in a workable fashion, and we're going to be pushing hard. So with that, just want to share some design resources with you today on day 41 of the Playbook journey, where we're building out the SaaS product for Playbook and the supporting infrastructure, billing, hosting, marketing, just basically building a real company. So thank you for following along this journey. If you like what we're doing, please like the video, subscribe, and just keep following along. If you have any questions or comments, please comment below, and we will. I'll do my best to help answer them, and definitely open for advice, and just look forward to hopefully providing you some food for thought and helping out your business as you are working on hopefully fun ideas and projects and things you're passionate about. So have a wonderful day.